Hi all. This is about just a short one on assembling the motor. Nothing really great. Thinning out the pulley and the belt. Belt was really thick. Right now I'm just drilling out the holes. I used a marker so I could see them with my young eyes. So there's really not a lot to explain here. Nothing you haven't probably done yourself, so. You can see there I'm using some glue, liquid glue to thin, or to not thin, to smooth out areas like in between the belt and that. And I still have the other pulleys to do. Right now I'm rubbing some graphite on the valve covers just to give them more of a metallic sheen. I take a blending stump and put it on. That way I don't get it all over everything, like right. Anyway, I like using them occasionally. I looked all through that stupid decal sheet from Ravel. I could not find the Corvette valve cover decals. And I'm like, well, I really don't need them because the air breather, the air cleaner and that's going to cover it. But it still bothered me. At the end of the model, I found them. It didn't bother me. You ain't going to see it. All the C7R, all the rubber boots are blue on the radiator, with aluminum tubing in between. This is the start of that. I got another one coming up where I do the plumbing to the radiator into other parts. I just didn't want to get them confused or get it confused with you. By the way, it's a nice hair hanging off that. Did you see it? Is that in scale? Anyway. Here I'm giving the intake manifold from the air cleaner box a coat of aluminum. And I did not. It's kind of stupid to paint the inside of the box since you'll never see it. In fact, I think I even went so far not to even paint the bottom. I think I painted the bottom. I'm not sure. I found these war game paints that work really well. There's the thinned and drilled out wherever it needed to be, because I was looking at photographs and some of them had holes, other ones did not, so I'm painting them. Notice it's supposed to be black, but I'm using the gray. That way I can get some differential color on it, kind of make it pop a little, hoping. painting the belt black, and then later I go out over it with some pastel yellowish brown. Not a lot, just enough to make it look like it's spun a couple times. What I mean spun is used. Not that way it would separate itself from the black or the darker color of the rest of it. I don't know about you guys, when you do this stuff, or if you've never done this, always treat everything as a model unto itself, or try to. I rarely do anything different. There's the finished drive belt pulley. I haven't done the... Yeah, I did do it. Right now I'm making the clamps for the heater hose, or not the heater hose, the intake where the water pump draws it into the motor. This is a connection. I'm using that is foil tape for duct work, and I get it at Lowe's in Sioux City. I could go back where I used to work and get it a big roll, huge roll, for sealing ducts on actually the insulation. That's what it's for. So anyway, that's what I use for this. It works good. That's all I can say about it, is it works good. Can be a pain because it wants to stick to everything. Your tweezers, your fingernails, everything. Give it a little coat of my magic elixir to bring some shadow in. Now I'm doing it to the intake manifold, both sides. Dropped it a few times to get the big droplets out of it. Then decided to do it again. The thing about this stuff I use is it dries quite light, more than what it looks like. It goes about 4 times lighter. So you always end up have to do layers of it, which is good because you can stop. You know, you never overdid it. So anyway, nice wrist. Test fitting the dry belt thing. Make sure everything fit right. That I got it the right way. I'm going to be gluing it on. Duh. Thanks, guys. Please like and subscribe and leave a comment if you could. It would be really helpful. Thank you. Have a good day.